with the best football team in New York, and that's Buffalo. Brandon Bean, the GM. Remember, he was upset with some local radio meatballs a few weeks ago after they went after him for not drafting a receiver. Well, the Bills just signed Elijah Moore, former Jet receiver. Yeah. Underwhelmed. He was okay in Cleveland.
He's okay.
And,
he's a guy. He's a number 4. He's a number 3 or 4.
Yeah, he's a rotational guy. He's fired up about his chance in Buffalo.
For me, it's more like my whole career, I haven't really had, too many great opportunities with a stable quarterback the entire season. I just feel like having, being blessed with the opportunity to, God willing, have 17 for the entire season, the MVP at that, a top-tier caliber player, top-tier caliber team, top-tier caliber coaches, putting you in position, I feel like it would just be the best position that I've been put in yet.
Yeah, I think he'll do fine. I think anybody that plays with Josh Allen, if they work hard and are coachable, will flourish. It's like playing with Lamar, Mahomes, or Stafford. You can find a lot of guys off the street that can play. I mean, they put Juju Smith-Schuster was toast in New England. He went to Kansas City in the Super Bowl. They're targeting him 9 times. The quarterback leads the receiver.
I kind of know how he feels because, when he started his career, he was with Zach Wilson.
No,
awful in New York.
I feel bad for. I've said this before. It's not just quarterbacks. Where you land. Now there's certain positions like running back. You're either good or you're not. Like Jahmyr Gibbs is better with Detroit's O-line, but he would be.
Saquon Barkley in New York was okay. Exactly. Well, it was not amazing, and then he goes to the Eagles and.
But he was viewed in the league as
really good.
Yeah,
but he's elite now.
Yeah, of course it matters. Well, I'm going to talk about Elijah Moore because I actually loved what he said. But Saquon Barkley gets drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer, breaking many records. If he stayed in New York for his entire career, he would just be like, I was great. People don't realize how great I was, but I was on a bad team. You have to really kind of argue here. But he goes with, place matters for everyone. It just does. Is it easier to see talent, right? Can you see the talent of a running back maybe a little bit easier no matter what team they're on compared to, say, maybe a quarterback? For sure. I can agree with that. But I love humble, grounded people, almost to a fault. And it's something that I really think it just matters. And I think considering the culture of the Buffalo Bills and who they are as a team, where they're located, who their coach is, quarterback, really just what they've built over these last, 5+ years or so, however many years it's already been with Josh. I don't even want to do the math. But, it's one of those things where adding just good dudes in the locker room, it goes a long way because those guys, they want to compete for the Buffalo Bills, right? They want to win because they want to bring a ring and they want to be part, of something special for Buffalo, for the Bills, for what they're looking to accomplish, rather than just being like, I'm just here to get mine. And Moore, he was great in college. And then he went to the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do there? Seriously. Now, is his talent so good, so transcendent that he could just jump off the screen no matter who his quarterback is, right? He's lightning quick and his physicality is just undeniable. No. But can he be in a position where he can really help out this team? Yeah. And listen, when you bring in players like this to your team, it definitely is kind of, it's a wait and see thing, which I know is never a super popular take to have. It's kind of wait and see. But there can be a lot of success here, especially if there is, an intention made to get him the ball. So I'm excited. Anytime you have a quarterback as great as Josh Allen, anytime you add any other weapon that's unknown, right? In terms of you haven't seen him be specifically with someone like Josh Allen, there's always that kind of hey man, there's going to be some elevation here, right? There's going to be something extra here. And so I'm always going to be excited for that. But I want to see the intentionality of it. I want to feel like this Buffalo Bills offense is, I want to see this offense be so much more on script than off script. That's really what I want to feel like, because even the scripted plays for the Buffalo Bills, can sometimes feel like off script, right? And I'm using script and off script both specifically, like when we're talking about like kind of the first half, the first, handful of drives, those are like on script plays, but then also like on script, off script in terms of like, are you ad-libbing here? Are you kind of freestyling? And sometimes even the on script, like the actual on script plays, they can feel off script. And I want to lose that already. I'm ready to lose that with this team, with this offense. I want to feel that this offense, that when they're really balling and playing great, it just feels like this is all intentional. Because we can even take games like games where the offense was rolling, where they were putting up a ton of points against the Rams, against the Lions. So much of it felt like it was just like, man, we got some great players. We got Josh Allen. We'll find a way to figure something out. And we do, but like it feels less intentional. It just feels so much more like backyard ball. That will always drive me a bit crazy because I think that luck runs out once you reach the playoffs. And I think the Buffalo Bills know that. They've experienced that, many seasons. And so I'm hopeful that when you add in new pieces and pieces that want to get to work, that want to play on script, right? That want to be part of a team, right? And really by definition, the X's and O's, like really stick to it and try to really believe in what you're building, right? Rather than the individuals. Like that's what I want to see with this Buffalo Bills team. And I'm hopeful it will happen. I really am. I mean, listen, I think Josh Allen always has a little bit of that in him. It's just who he is. Again, as we saw even in the one playoff game, when he almost like looked like he was gonna pass the, when he ran into the pile and was like had his back turned and it looked like he was gonna throw, and he even smiled where he's like, I think the old Josh would have done it. Like I think there's still some of that in him. But I'll be honest, I still got a little PTSD from that opening drive against the Kansas City Chiefs because I was just like, oh wow, this does not look organized. This looks disconnected. Like this is the biggest game right now. Like I want to see things go smoother. And so I'm always hopeful that when you bring in new bodies into the room, humble people that want to get to work, people that are grateful, like I'm hopeful that there can be a lot of synergy and quick success there. So it's a wait and see type of situation for me, but so far I love what I hear. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Buffalo Bills? Do you think that this offense is really finally ready to feel more connected, and some of the offseason moves that they made? Do you think it's enough to kind of, I don't even want to say get them over the hump, but just get them playing at a more consistently higher level? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.